Hello, my name is Mike Hackley, and I'm going to be giving a franchise recommendation based on information found in the QSR, which is the Quick Service Restaurant Magazine. This is based on their annual report of the top 50. We're looking at years 2016 through 2020. Taking this information, I was able to take all 50 of those records, and then based on the actual movement, the actual change in the ranking, I was able to put together a short list of five of the biggest movers going up the ladder, as well as five of the biggest movers coming down the ladder. And as you can see, we have selected Carl's Jr., Del Taco, Firehouse Subs, Marco's Pizza, Moe's Southwest Grill, Papa Murphy's Pizza, Pizza Hut, Papa Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen, Qdoba, as well as Tropical Smoothie. Once I had these 10, I wanted to be able to group them based on their actual revenue per year. And as you can see, Pizza Hut far outperforms everyone else, followed by Popeyes and Carl's Jr. Everyone else pretty much has a similar annual revenue. So, based on these movers, I was able to create a short list of three. The three that I believe that are going to be the most influential are going to be Carl's Jr., Del Taco, and Marco's Pizza, based on their overall movement in the rankings of the QSR Top 50 over the past 5 years. So, starting off with Carl Jr.'s, you can see here that there is a significant drop in sales that is accountable or due to the fact that in 2000, at the end of 2016, they actually sold all of their or a good portion of their corporate stores to existing franchisees. That's what caused the actual revenue to drop significantly. And since then, they have seen a year over year increase as we look at 2017 through 2020. I also wanted to be able to look and measure each of these franchises based on their average or their average sales per unit um, per year. So when we're looking at Carl's Jr., we can see that starting off in 2016, they were at 1.245 million, and then looking at 2020, they're going up to 1.4 million on average per unit. In this slide, you can see the actual rankings, and it's just been a steady uptrend for Carl's Jr. So starting off in 2016, they were all the way up to spot 15, and then by the 2020 rankings, they were all the way down to 31. Significant, movement over the course of time there. Next, we have Del Taco. Del Taco, when you look at the revenue trajectory, it is awesome. Going from 738 million all the way up to 857 million in 2020. Again, looking at the similar demographic here in terms of their sales per store, they went from 600. Looking at their sales per store, they are going from 1.35 million up to 1.516 million at this point. So definitely a change for Del Taco in the positive direction as they're continuing to increase sales year over year. As we look at Del Taco's ranking, we can see that they have had some movement going up slightly from 2016 through 2019, and then in 2019 going into 2020, a sharp move going back down, which is what got them on the list, going from spot 39 all the way down to spot 35. Then finally, we have Marco's Pizza. Marco's Pizza entered the top 50 in the year 2017, and since then, their revenue per year, sales per year, has steadily increased, having not dipped at all. Going from 2017 all the way up through 2020. Now we're looking at $760 million annual sales for the year. When we look at the Again, the sales per unit, we are going from 682,000 in 2017 all the way up to 838,000 when we're looking at the 2020 year. And then finally, based on the ranking itself, you can see that they have gone steadily down, um, from 48 down to 46 and 47, and then finally all the way down to 42 in the year 2020. And it is because of that movement that caused me to place them on the list. After evaluating all of the franchise requirements, the franchise that I would recommend would absolutely be Marco's Pizza. Marco's Pizza gives a clear indication of both labor costs, they give a clear indication of the cost of goods, so that way you have an idea, as an investor, what it is you're getting into. As you can see on this slide, the information in gray is the information that we already had. We knew that based on historical data. I was able to actually forecast the next 6 years. And the reason why we forecasted 6 years is because the year 2021 in this example would be a blank year, because it typically takes about 12 months to go from signing the initial arrangement all the way through opening up the store. So there would not be any true revenue for 2021. But based on that, what we have is in 2022, 2023, 24, 25, and 26, if we were able to keep the normal projection going, we would be able to have the entire investment recouped in 5 years. Looking at labor cost being at 24.5% of gross revenue, and then looking at inventory cost being 31.2% of gross revenue. I was able to then take 30% of that net revenue and reserve that to be able to pay off the or recoup that initial investment in as little as 5 years. Definitely want to thank you for taking some time to listen. I hope this gives a good explanation for why I believe Marco's Pizza to be the best investment for you.